Welcome back. Education is not a one-size-fits-all scenario, and lucky for us, there are a vast majority of options when it comes to choosing learning options. The task of narrowing down what's best can be daunting, though. Joining us with a resource to help in today's Mommy Moment is founder and executive director of San Antonio Charter Moms, Inga Cotton. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming out here today. As I just spoke about, choosing an education option really can be such a daunting task for parents, but you have us covered. What is your process?
Yeah, so no, things have changed so much since when I was growing up, because it used to be either you went to your neighborhood public school or you chose a private school. But now, we help families with all kinds of options. There's been a big growth in the number of open enrollment public charter schools, and also school districts that offer in-district charter schools. There's online school, magnet schools. So we want to explain all these different school models, all the different learning models that are available, and help families to find schools that are the right fit for their kids.
So when you talk about what y'all do, what are the tools you have available for parents?
Yeah, so we have in-person events, and we also have online resources. So our online resources, we have a website. It's sachartermoms.com. We have a list of the schools that we cover. So there's over 180 free schools of choice in San Antonio that families can choose from, which can feel overwhelming, but we try to explain what the difference is between a STEM school, a classical education school, a child-centered learning model. So we explain about that. And then when you find a particular group of schools you're interested in, like Great Hearts or KIPP or IDEA, then you can dig in deeper in an enrollment guide and find out all about that particular school.
So people come to you and you have your resources on your website, and you're more of like a breakdown process for parents trying to figure out what is this school about and what best fits my child. Now, when it comes to your child, how do you know what best fits them?
Yeah, so if with young children, you can watch what they do. So my son loved playing with blocks. He would take dominoes and stack them up and spend so long building this thing and then knock it down and be so excited. And well, guess what? He wants to be an architect. So
I love it.
Right?
I love it.
So yeah, and my daughter loves building IKEA stuff with grandma, and now she wants to be a roboticist.
So would you say it's very important to really hone in on just the things that they're kind of drawn to and kind of see, okay, maybe this is a skill set that they can build on, or maybe an educational resource we could find for them?
Yes. So if you know your kids the best, then you can find the schools. The parents are the best decision makers for their own kids.
You spoke about open enrollment, and I know that right now is a very important time for parents who maybe want to get into a specific school. What does that look like?
Yeah, so charter schools have a limited number of seats, and a lot of charter schools are holding open enrollment now, kind of November through February, but some have deadlines even before Christmas. So the applications are free, they're quick, it's like 10 minutes or less, just basic demographic information. So if you get that application in now during open enrollment, you have your best chance to get a seat at the school you want before the lottery, before they make the waiting list.
If parents haven't made their decision just yet on what school they want to be a part of, but they have maybe a couple options, would you still recommend getting that application in, even if you're putting in a few, or would you recommend knowing which one you're going with and just going with that one?
No, you should definitely apply to more schools, because you might get waitlisted at your top choice, but then you might move up the waiting list. So get the applications in and keep doing your research. Go on school tours, go to information sessions, and come to our events like School Discovery Days. You can meet lots of schools at a School Discovery Day.
You spoke about your events, and you also have one coming up at the Museum. What can people expect at that?
Yes, okay, so on January 25th, we're having School Discovery Day at the Museum, and it's during National School Choice Week. So this is the peak of our enrollment season. So it's free admission to the museum, over 40 schools. We just opened registration today, so I encourage families to get pre-registered, and then you have your chance to enjoy the museum and meet with lots of schools.
Inga, this is awesome. Thank you so much for your time and for your help today. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Well, don't go anywhere, because after the break, we have